Hey guys, it's your girl Faye Nelson here. I'm gonna let you in on how I make my concussion. This concussion drink here is good for belly fat burn, it's good for liver detox, it's good for detox in general. And you're gonna need it since winter is back around, because you know flu season, COVID season, and all that stuff. This is some good stuff. So stick around, don't just leave yet. The video's gonna slow down so we can go through this step by step, and then you're gonna thank me later, because this right here is what me and my children depend on when we catch cold, we catch flu, we catch COVID. And I drink it twice a day, maybe a cup, or something like that. Maybe a few ounces, maybe 4 ounces or so. I drink it daily, morning and evening, for my belly fat. Okay, let's go. Right here, I'm juicing some grapefruits. I bought 2 bags of grapefruits, y'all. And I just cut it right down the middle. And just, this juicer is electrical. So all I got to do is cut it, and just press it on there. And once I press it on, that thing just get to going and just cleans out all the juice out of that grapefruit. I'm just gonna pour it all together in the same bowl and then strain it out, because I don't want no poop or pulp in my concussion drink. No, I don't like feeling that stuff, gliding across my lips while I'm trying to drink. Nah, it feels a little weird to me. So nope, I'm gonna strain it. Over here in this pot, I have my pineapple peel that I chopped up and steamed probably for 10 or 15 minutes and leave it to cool off. It's gonna go in the blender later. Over to my lemon and lime. 1 bag of lemon, 1 bag of lime. It used to be a lot, but they cut it down for the same price, which is still enough. Chopped up and ready. And here is my ginger, y'all. I soaked this ginger overnight, clean it well, and then chop it and got it ready. This is also gonna go in the blender, and I'm gonna strain it so that I can add it to my concussion juice. Right here, I'm pouring the grapefruit in this pot. I usually do my drink mixing in this big pot because it can contain everything. Over here, I have bitter cola. If you don't know what bitter cola is, go to Amazon and search it. Bitter cola is pretty good. I can tell you all that it's good for, because then I don't have enough room to do so. But man, this is good though for stamina in the bedroom. So I'm just going to chop my bitter cola up. Chop it up, chop it up, chop it up, chop it up. And then I'm going to blend it up. Yeah, I'm going to blend it in this little tiny smoothie blender, so that I can also take my strainer and strain it to add it in that pot that I already poured the grapefruit in. Yeah, adding some water. And I'm going to blend it up. I'm just going to strain it, adding it to the pot of grapefruit. And now we're going to get into the lemon and lime mix. I'm just going to put it in that Ninja Bullet. And then add my Arizona diet tea. There's no sugar in this tea. Sometimes I use water, but this time I prefer to use the tea, And also, it's not just the tea that I used. I also use pasteurized apple cider as well. You see over here, I'm just straining it. The lemon and lime, strain it. Put the rest in that blender. Do the same thing. And over to my ginger, I'm going to do the same thing with the ginger. I'm going to pour it in there. I'm going to add the rest of that Arizona green tea. I'm going to take it to the blender. And for the ginger, I leave it on that thing for like 2 minutes. For the pineapple and the lemon and limes, I leave it there for like 1 minute. So I'm just going to, once again, strain that thing. But for the ginger, you literally got to squeeze that thing up with your hand to get all the juice out. Here is the apple cider, pasteurized apple cider I was talking about. I'm not using water. I'm using the green tea and the apple cider. So I'm just going to set that one over there while it's blending for 2 minutes. I'm going to ball this thing up in my hand, squeeze it real good to get all the juice out of that ginger. Yep. And I'm done. This is the pulp from the ginger, all done. I'm going to trash it. And next, let's get to the pineapple. I'm just going to put it in the blender as well, you know, and use the same water that was in the pot and use to steam the pineapple. I'm just going to pour it right there, in there with the pineapple, and blend it for 1 minute. You don't want to overdo it because then it's just going to be too mushy. And I'm going to strain it as well. I know it seems like a lot of work, but the outcome is great. The outcome is great. It's something that you will need, that you would love to have when everybody catching cold and COVID and all that stuff. So I'm squeezing the pineapple too because I couldn't knock it enough to get all the juice out, so I had to grab it and squeeze it. Now I'm going to add my natural 100% pure honey to that, you know, because you need some honey too. Honey is good. Honey is good, you know. Just half of that thing though, not a lot, not a lot. This whole concussion drink, let's mix it up. Let's get that, you know, honey mixed up. Look at it. Look at the color. Look how rich it is. Oh my goodness. This drink is nice. Let's try it. Nice and spicy. You can taste the bitterness of the bitter cola. You can taste it. It's just it's good. You have to do yours to know what I'm talking about when you taste it, so y'all can It's just so good. Oh my god. That burn from the ginger. That was really good. These are my gallons, okay? I've kept them from the other drinks that I previously had. I just rinse them out and reuse them, and sometimes I throw some away because it end up being a lot as I buy my apple cider and whatsoever. So I'm just gonna use my funnel, mix that thing up some more, and just fill my gallons up. Y'all, this thing is good. Like I said, I drink probably, I'll say like 4 ounces in the morning on empty stomach and 4 ounces in the evening on empty stomach for that belly fat. And it helps me with constipation too. It helps me with constipation. Let me not forget to mention that. You know what lemon do for you? Yeah, it really does help with constipation. I go regularly. I wake up in the morning, I sit on the toilet, I just go. Sometimes I even go twice a day. Look at this. I got 3.5 gallons. And I'm just going to refrigerate it. It usually lasts 2 to approximately 3 months with me. It depends if anybody got sick or not. Sometimes it'll just last 2 months. It depends. Sometimes it may be less than 2 months, but it'll go quite a while. Sometimes when I make it, I'll make so much that I'll have up to 5 gallons, and those can go more than 3 months. Thank you for watching, and try it. You're gonna like it. You don't have to buy that much stuff, but just try it.